Greetings and salutations, this is Techrodot here, and holy fuck. Okay, that's a little way to start a video. Back here with more Resident Evil 2 Remake, the Redo Leon B scenario, and... yeah, we didn't even knife that one. That one, I kind of just panicked there. That one, like, jumped at me. We kind of just shot that one. I mean, I'm almost certain it's dead, but part of me still wanted to check. The game wouldn't let me knife it, though, so I'm going to assume it's dead. But still. Ooh, that was definitely one way to start a video. I know there's a bit of, like, footage missing here. Like, there's me going from the save room on the other side of the RPD to there missing. But, to be fair, I kind of cut that for two reasons. One, the more interesting videos start. Which I actually forgot I had done. So, in reality, that was still a surprise to me because I actually forgot I had cut to that point. We're coming up here for the, for the Diamond Key room. Because this is the only room left on this side of the RPD. Aside from the one we gotta go to for the library puzzle. This is the last room on this side of the RPD I really have to worry about for a good minute because we have to go fetch another key to get to the thing you need for the library puzzle. So, for now, this side of the RPD is kind of going to be done. Here I am, attempting one of these puzzles again. These puzzles seem to get progressively a little more random with their, like, order, because the two you get in the A scenario, for example, seem to have a very set order, which are kind of easy to remember. And then you get to the one we did earlier, and this one. Or is this the first one we're doing? I don't know. You get to this one, and this one's order is a little more weird, you know? Okay, please. Okay, I guessed right. Okay, good. It's always like a little, like, scary when you get down to those last two buttons, because if you press the wrong one, you got to start all over. You never want to start all over with anything. Let's be real. I unlocked that door for later, just in case, because when we grabbed the library puzzle piece, Mr. X might, like, come after us, but even if he doesn't, which has happened to me only a couple times. Most of the time he shows up, but sometimes he don't show up. Sometimes he doesn't show up. So, part of my grammar, like, I don't know why I said don't. Sometimes he doesn't show up when when you get the library puzzle piece, but it's only here and there he doesn't show up. I got lucky in the A scenario where he didn't show up at all. But sometimes that just happens. It's a rare thing, but sometimes it happens. Will I get lucky twice? Not really betting on it. Okay, yeah, that was the first one. I think the other one we got to get on the other side of the RPD. Okay, there we go. I don't know if I even get the other one. I think I kind of just skip over it because I don't think there's an item pouch you get this time around. I think the item pouches are rearranged, and I'm pretty sure there's not one in these lockers in the B scenario. I could be wrong, so don't quote me on that. If memory serves me correct, I think the item pouch that's in those lockers is moved to a later spot. But again, I could be wrong. Here's the struggle with Leon's weapons, because almost every one of his weapons will end up taking 2 slots. Another thing that's great about Claire's scenario, only 2 of hers do that when they're fully upgraded. Like, 3 of Leon's do it. No, actually, no, not even just 3. I think 4 or 5 of his weapons do it. His flamethrower does it. His, one of his handguns do it. His shotgun does it. I think his Magnum does it after you get the upgrade. So yeah, the only weapon that don't is one of your handguns. That's kind of crazy. Okay, we're going back over here. You might be wondering, why am I coming up here? Well, I don't really know. Oh, we gotta do this first, because I never did it earlier. I don't know why I didn't do it earlier, because I remember the combination for this thing. It's just that I guess I could just like pass it over. Okay. Ooh, oh, I know why I'm coming over here. Oh, I know. Okay. We're gonna be seeing our buddy Mr. X again. That's gonna be fun. You can kind of tell by this point in the Let's Play that I just don't care about seeing him anymore. Which is usually what happens, is like, the longer I play this game, like, whenever I do both an A and B scenario, I usually care about Mr. X less in the B scenario, and I'm usually just like, okay, let's just go around him. In the A scenario, he's a lot more scary, but then, like, when you get to the B scenario, he shows up more and everything, and it's just like, it's more so you just want to be smart and go around him than really care about him being there. I'm still going to play up the jokes, though. Like, I made a joke earlier, and I'm going to expand on it, so don't worry. There will be funnies related to Mr. X. I can't grab that because I have to grab the gear. Holy fuck. I might have to go back to a save room before I continue. I was not expecting my inventory to be this cluttered. I mean, there's a save room right out there, but I'll be missing some... Yeah, fuck it. Fuck it. We'll go. Uh-oh. Well then. I wish stuff like that happened more often in the B scenario, I ain't gonna lie. It happens there, and then like, there's also the fact that you can't enter the RPD through the main entrance of the B scenario. Like, both of those are like, two examples of what I'm talking about. Like, things that switch up the B scenario. Like, now I can't go back up that ladder to loot. So, kinda makes things a little tough. There's a zombie down here. I know there's a zombie down here. Or is there not? There was two in the A scenario. Where are they? Oh. They were in there, weren't they? No. No. Another detail I like is that this door was boarded up in the A scenario, but it's not in the B scenario, which kind of implies that the boards were broken off somehow. I mean, it would have been nice if, like, you had, like, the edges of the boards on the door frame to kind of, like, give off that impression, because right now it's just me assuming they were broken off. But I still think it works, you know, as a small detail, even if they didn't have the ends of the boards on the door frame. Yeah, we're gonna put that gear away for now because I technically don't need it yet. I don't think I need the boards. But I'm still gonna keep them, I guess, just in case. Put away that. Okay, it's Mr. X activating time. So let's activate the myth, the legend. Mr. X in this corner. Being at about 17 feet tall, we have the what is it, the 102, 103 Tyrant, whatever. The Mr. X! In this other quarter, at roughly, probably about 5'10", Leon S. Kennedy! I know that's not his actual height. I just came up with something on the spot just for jokes. I'm actually curious now. How tall is Leon? I know how tall Mr. X is. It's not 17 feet. That was just me over-exaggerating for the lulz. But how tall is Leon Kennedy? 5'11". I really was not... I wasn't even not that far off. He's 5'11". Okay. Okay. "15 tallest Resident Evil characters." Well, if this is going to involve characters like Dimitrescu and Mr. X, then not really going to do much. Morpheus D. Duval. Who's that? One of the few good things with the poorly received Resident Evil Dead Aim. Oh, that's why I don't know the character, because I've never played that. Was this character right here, a terrifying researcher who turned bioterrorist who injected himself with a peculiar mixture of viruses, which resulted in him transforming into a grayish pale monstrous being with exposed flesh. However, he still remained his original height of 6 feet. Okay. Chris Redfield, 6 feet 1 inch. Okay, that's not surprising. Jack Baker, 6 feet 2 inches. That's also not surprising. Like, if I had to guess their heights, that would have been it. Wait, Wesker's 6 feet 3 inches? He's taller than Jack? Okay, that's a little surprising. I thought Wesker was, like, about Chris's height. Maybe an inch shorter or something. Okay. Jake Bowler, I do not care. He's from RE6. We do not talk about RE6. Okay, it is including these kind of characters because it includes the Garrador from 4 and 4 Remake, which is 6 feet 6 inches. If there's one Resident Evil game that constantly throws tall enemies at you that aren't final bosses, it's Resident Evil 4. The Garradors are tall specimens of the Plagas parasitic infection, whose name literally translates to the incredibly long, sharp claws they come equipped with on either hand. Another notable feature is that their eyes have been sewn shut. Oh yeah, that's a creepy detail that's especially noticeable in the remake. Beatriz Mendez, okay, I'm not surprised by that, 6 feet 8 inches. Mr. X, okay, I guess I was wrong about his height because I thought he was 8 feet. 7 feet. Nemesis, 8 feet. Okay, that sounds about right. The Vertigo's 8 feet 5 inches. Really? They're taller than Nemesis? Okay, that's a little surprising to me. They don't look taller than Nemesis. The T002 Tyrant. Okay, 002 was the one from 1. I think Mr. X is 003. 8 feet 7 inches. Lady Dimitrescu, 9 feet 6 inches. Don't care. Yeah, Lady Dimitrescu, the overrated reaction Dimitrescu got is kind of the whole reason I always gloss over her whenever she's brought up at all. Because, like, people just soured, like, what my opinion could have been on her. Because I could have enjoyed her character. And I do kind of enjoy her character still a little bit. It just... bringing her up just leaves a bad taste in my mouth because of all the simps and people who just obsessed over her. Like, come on, fam. Respect her a little more than that. Like, I'm sorry. Give her a little more respect than that. Thanatos? What the fuck is the Thanatos? 12 feet? When you're named after the Greek god of death, you're guaranteed to be as mighty and formidable as one. Thanatos is one of the main antagonists from the underrated Resident Evil Outbreak. Oh, that's why I'd never played that either. And is a combination of different kinds of tyrant bioweapons that fuse to create his 12 feet long giant. Thanatos is a unique form of tyrant that is missing the right arm and the left branches into an enormous gray white claw. Appendage for a hand. As with the T002 model, Thanatos also has a second heart built into a gap on the right side of his chest. One of his special moves is to bounce around the different parts of the boss arena. Urios from Village. If you don't know, that's the really tall, old man looking Lycan. Urios, 12 feet. Not surprising. The Cadeau didn't just make a giant out of Lady Dimitrescu. Okay, you're bringing her up again, even though she has nothing to do with this thing. In Resident Evil Village, the Urios brothers all became extremely large mutations mixed with the Lycan DNA. The youngest taking command of the basic Lycan enemies. You can significantly see the difference in height because, from Ethan's perspective, his face matches up with the Urios waist. Urios was formerly the village chief before the Cadeau transported him into a giant hammer-wielding, overgrown-haired monster. He exhibits a powerful booming roar and spins his hammer when attacking, while also frequently making the ground shake with his impromptu violent jumps. Okay. Interesting little read we had there. Now back to focusing on the game. Yeah, that's gonna trap Mr. X. Oh wait, we're in the clock room. Okay, no, never mind. I don't gotta worry about attracting Mr. X. He ain't coming in here. Serves you right, landlord. You ain't coming in here. I don't gotta pay rent in here. I know that joke ain't as funny as like the Little Caesars one or some of the other jokes I've made, but it's just one I came up with on the spot. And I just forgot to continue it, so now I'm kind of like trying to continue it. I don't think it works, honestly, so I might stop it. Yeah, come back here and get that, why did I almost say grenade ammo? Get that, gunpowder, because, yeah, large gunpowder is great. I think that might be the only large gunpowder I got in this B scenario run. You get a few of them in the A scenario, so I don't know why that was, like, the only one I found in this B scenario. At least the only one I found off memory. I might have picked up another one, but I think... if memory serves me correct, that's the only one. Okay. Put that here. It means we can grab the other gear back and put it up there. Sorry if you're hearing like noises from me trying to like clear my nose. My nose is a little stuffy. And it's just getting on my nerves. Okay. We put that here. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. And we in business. You know, you might be thinking, why did I get this electronic piece first? Well, simple answer. Or actually, did I? No, I got the other piece. No, I'm thinking of the A scenario. Okay, no. In the A scenario, I'd gotten the clock tower one first because I had forgotten that Claire's was in a diamond key room. And then once I got the first one, and I realized I never got, or once I got this one, I realized I never got the first one. I was like, there's only one room left this could be in, and I just went and got it. This scenario, though, I'm pretty sure they give you like the first electronic piece a lot easier because you find it down in the garage, in a room you're supposed to go in anyway. Whereas with Claire's first electronic piece, it's something you can completely miss because you don't gotta go in that room. Which way do I want to go? Which way do I want to go? Probably this way. Probably less likely to get Mr. X following me this way. There we go. We unlocked it. Okay. I don't fuck with you. Sir, you need to back off. Okay. We're doing good. We're doing good. We're doing good. Okay, we are almost done here. I believe all that's left of this video is to go down to the garage. Put the electronic part in. Get the key card. Exit the garage. Go to the gun shop. Into the sewers. And then save. I think that's all that's left of this video. Which may sound like a lot, but a lot of those steps are like really short. So, it's not really too much. Oh, these fuckers. Oh, these fuckers. I forgot about these guys. Where's the other one? No, no, sir. No, no. I'm gonna need that knife back. So you of course know that means you gotta die. Yep. I do not give up my infinite knife. I do not give up my infinite knife. Not for nothing. Not for no reason. I'm not giving up my infinite knife, bitch. Mm-mm. You thought you was gonna take my knife. Mm-mm-mm. Okay, I already looted this room. I don't know why I'm going back in there. Oh, this guy's still alive. Be a shame if we fix that. Okay, now we definitely gonna fix it. Mm-mm. Sir, did you not just hear the lesson I taught the dogs out there? Mm-mm-mm. Okay. I shot most of the zombies in here, but I think there's still a few that's gonna pop out. Once I put this in. But it is smart to shoot the zombies before doing this. As many as you can. Because, yeah, between them and Mr. X, this part gets a little bit rough if you don't take care of a few of the zombies. I actually needed a guide for this one because with how little I played the B scenario, I literally got stuck there for like 30 minutes and then I just basically like made a cut there, so like half the video wasn't me just messing with that puzzle.
That doesn't explain the rumors about the orphanage. I just find it way too coincidental Umbrella's one of the benefactors.
You told me this interview was about the new scholarship Umbrella set up.
Come on, Annette. Nobody cares about that. They want to know about the G virus and that big fucking sinkhole in the city, which, by the way, rumor has it goes straight to your underground lab. Now, are you gonna talk to me, or are you gonna...
This interview's over.
Interesting. And that's our first introduction to Annette and Leon's story, honestly.
What are they after?
Which is it's another reason why I think it's better to play Claire A, Leon B, because I think if that was the first time you were seeing / hearing whatever Annette, it would be kind of a little underwhelming compared to how she shows up for the first time in Claire's scenario. So I feel like playing the first scenario, seeing who Annette is, and then having her on that tape recorder in Leon's campaign in the B scenario is kind of like a little better of a setup. Because you already know who she is, but the game is now setting her up for Leon. Oh, damn. Okay, Oh, no, I guess I don't gotta pay rent. Ha 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 ha. No rent money today, bitch. Talking about where my money, bitch. Right here, bitch.
This is getting old.
Ada really just said, here's your rent money, bitch.
I didn't realize you were keeping score.
Look, this isn't a game.
If you don't know, if you don't get the joke, I'm referencing a really old song of mine that I had, that, came from a joke that me and my friend Lou came up with a long time ago.
Yeah. And this. I was hoping you could explain what's on it.
Maybe. After I hear it. Let's get out of here.
I actually like the delivery of that line, I'm not gonna lie. Ignore any sound you're hearing, I'm just kinda... Was gonna boost something, then I realized how noisy it's gonna be, so I'm just gonna wait till the end of the video and then mess with it. Okay. We almost there. We almost there. Yes, sir. We almost to the end. Actually, we might not even get to the sewers. I don't remember if I ended this video on a save or not. That's what I'm like wondering. Because the next save point is in the sewers. Which actually threw me off at first. Because I thought the next save point was going to be in the gun shop. But that's an RE3 thing.
Is that the intel you needed?
Unfortunately, no.
There's actually no save in the gun shop here.
What exactly are you looking for?
Which, yeah, threw me off a little bit. Because I could have swore there was, but there wasn't. Now we gotta wait on Ada.
Road's out.
Take your
Going
time.
to that gun shop looks like the only way.
I'm real glad Mr. X didn't follow us out here like he does in Claire's scenario. Because he would have came over here before Ada did. I feel like in this day and age, games need to get a little more better with that. Like, they still do the thing where, like, if you're waiting on an NPC to go somewhere, they're gonna go at a steady pace. They need, like, in my honest opinion, some games have done it already. So I don't know why, like, I don't know why. Like, that's literally that might be my only complaint about the RE2 remake, besides Ada's, like, little section,
I'm not gonna hurt you.
is that whenever you're waiting on, like, an NPC like Ada to walk somewhere, and it doesn't happen enough, because you're only really waiting on Ada to walk somewhere, like, 2 points of the game. And at one of those points, it's actually a little less annoying. But, yeah, she basically
Drop it.
just walks at a steady pace no matter what pace you go at.
Step aside.
It's like the game expects you to walk with her. I mean, hey, at least the game doesn't force you to walk with her. That's the thing I really hate. Is when a game makes you walk for a bit. Luckily, Resident Evil doesn't do that too much. The only things that come to mind is like a little section at the beginning of RE Village where you're walking through like the snowy woods or something and it's dark. And like, that might be it, really. No, there's that section at the end of the Claire side of Revelations 1, Episode 1. Or not Revelations 1. Revelations 2, Episode 1. The end of the Claire side has forces the player to walk at a steady pace while the Overseer talks to Claire and Moira. So, there's that too. But it's never too annoying in RE games because it only pops up when, you know, you're not really expecting much to go on. But yeah. Oh, this is sad. This is sad. I said before, I really don't like kids, but this is sad because of what it does to this man. And we still don't know if he killed himself or he killed his kid. Because let's be real. Let's be real. If I was in that scenario, I don't care who it was. If I was in that scenario and a family member of mine was like turning into a zombie,
But why him?
I think I would have shot myself. I ain't gonna lie. I don't think I could bring myself to shoot them. I would just shoot myself so I don't gotta live without them, you know?
Whoever's behind it.
If it's a important
people like
family
them,
member like
That's
she
why
was
I
to
joined
him,
the
you know?
force.
I think I'd shoot myself. They're gonna be a zombie anyway. They ain't like that's one less person that's gonna miss me.
Mission is to take down Umbrella's entire
And let's be real, if a zombie outbreak happened, most of the people I care about would probably be zombies by then anyway. If I wasn't already turned into one, you know? I'd still have some friends and stuff that ain't zombies, but like people who live in the same city as me, they'd either be zombies or I'd be a zombie before them. But yeah. The Kendo story is sad and all.
Heard of the Umbrella Corporation?
It's just a little
They're a
depressing,
pharmaceutical
really.
company secretly making bioweapons. They have a virus. It turns people into indestructible
Really shows the
monsters.
impact of the apocalypse. You also get that with Sherry, though. I think Sherry does a better job
She's the one that
at like really showing,
bring her down.
not the apocalypse. They're really showing what the zombie outbreak. That's the word I should have used, not apocalypse.
Seems fitting.
Really shows what the zombie outbreak does to civilians because,
Thanks.
well, you see what happens to her father
Can't
and
imagine
her
a real
mother,
scientist being down here.
and then like she, you know, suffers through a few things.
Sewers are run by the city. How could they have a facility without the authorities knowing?
Welcome to corporate America.
In Leon's scenario, your only hint at how this is affecting civilians is literally just the little Kendo cutscene,
That an earthquake?
and you get a little more of that in RE3, but not much. RE3 for all it RE3 remake for all its flaws at least does a good job at like expanding on characters. Like it expands a bit on Brad, on Kendo. It makes a better version of Carlos than the original had. But yeah, we're about to be in a save room, so I'm going to be ending off about here. So, bye.